Good to have you with us on Real Time. I'm Costa Maragos. So the drive is on, and it's a pretty aggressive one to get you to spend your holiday shopping dollars in your community, whether Regina, Saskatoon, or anywhere else in Saskatchewan. Try to support those local merchants who many are still reeling and struggling from the shutdown that happened last spring. Well, guess what one of the most popular local Facebook pages has become lately? It's one called I Support Local Business Regina. And it has almost 13,000 followers. And the person behind it all is Patryluk, who's a local business person. Hi, Carly.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, thank you for joining us. Tell me about this page. What got you thinking about it?
Well, I guess as a local business owner, I was driving home from work one night and I thought, I'm probably just as guilty as everybody else. I say I support local, but when it's easier, I go to the big box store, or I don't want to scrounge around the town looking for that funny little thing that I need. I go online. Mm-hmm. And so initially my thought was I wanted to give people a place that they could demonstrate that not only do I say I support local business, but I can show it too. And they could, make posts into the group and say, this is my favorite store, this is why, this is what I bought there, here's mm-hmm. how often we go. And it's evolved into something much bigger than I thought it was ever going to be.
I should say, you're the owner of House of Paws Pet Boutique.
That's right.
And how long have you been in business?
We opened our doors last October, and then COVID.
Then COVID. Perfect timing,
yeah,
I'd say.
Right?
So you hit that. Tell me a little bit more about what the reaction has been to this page.
The reaction has been, like I said, I'm blown away by...
Like, what do you mean blown away?
Well, it keeps growing and growing and growing. We got so many members so quickly, and now we're at a point where we're getting 2,500 new members a month. Mm-hmm. But that number, it used to be 1,000, and then it was 1,100, and then it was 1,500, and it just keeps going up. I was looking at some of our metrics tonight, and we have over 800 posts a week. Over 2,500 posts a month. And this is local people looking to support local. So they come to the group asking, where can I find this? Who has that? Does anybody sell this? And on the other side of that, we have local businesses saying, I have that, I can get that, we do that. Because there's almost 13,000 people in there. There's hundreds of local business owners in the group, but thousands of local people to our city and shoppers, consumers.
What difference has this made for some businesses out there? What sense do you get about that?
Well, we've been told many of the businesses have commented into the group or commented on posts. We were going live prior to the holiday season. We were going live once a week, just kind of talking about different things. And so many businesses have said, this group saved my business. This group allowed us to get through COVID. So
really,
that's bigger than I ever thought it could have been. And I'm so thankful that businesses were able to survive because of this group.
Holy. But then so here's the thing, because you said this right off the top, about you were one of those people who would go on Amazon because you lead a busy life and or go with some online. So what do you say to the consumers out there? Because I think it's undeniable, a lot of people do want to support local. Mm-hmm. I think that's not in dispute, but we have budgets. And if you find something online, some big box retailer for $50 less than what the local, what do you do?
Well, usually my first question when folks have approached me to say, listen, I found the same thing that you're selling, mm-hmm. And I found it online for cheaper. My first question to them is, what is preventing you from buying it? And oftentimes when I ask that question and they start to respond with, well, I don't know if I can return it if it's the wrong thing, or what if it doesn't fit, or who's going to support me after my mm-hmm. sale. When they start coming back with all the reasons they haven't purchased online, even though the price is less, they start to answer their own question about why they want to shop local. It's because they have the support. They can go back to the store. They can return the goods if it doesn't, fit the bill.
Right.
They have support after the fact. And I think a lot of that, some folks, 15% of the market will shop on price and price alone. And so if I can't beat the price, they're not shopping with me. But there's 85% of the people out there that are looking for us as business owners to solve the problem that has presented itself because they don't have a particular product or service that we can provide. So I think in that case, even if the price is lower, the service that you get, I know me personally, if it's going to cost me $50 here but $100 here, and the service that I get is outstanding, blows my hair back, and goes beyond anything I could have imagined, I'll pay the $100. And I think that a lot of local people are. There are some things we just can't. Local businesses, we can't beat online prices. There are some things that we can't. But there's a lot of people that are going, that's okay. As you said earlier in the show, these are the businesses that are giving back to the community, that are, helping when kids have fundraisers, or the schools are doing something, or the churches are doing something. It's the local businesses that are ponying up the goods to allow others to fundraise. And
one thing that struck me in your page is you have these special sections, and you have, for example, any business that has the big Black Friday sales or Cyber Monday, please post here and post here and there. What's been the response to that?
They've been really good. Like we kind of started with, are you a business who offers curbside pickup? For folks who maybe are leery about or don't want to or aren't able to go into public spaces, we wanted to say, here's all the businesses that you don't have to go into and you can still support. We also wanted to do that with what local businesses are offering their products or services online. So again, folks that maybe aren't able to go out or don't want to go out, they can still support local. Just because you can't walk into the store doesn't mean you can't support them. And then normally our rule, because we didn't want the group to become kind of like fish in a barrel, right? So we tell our business owners, you can post posts that include prices where you're selling on Saturdays. We call it Sell It Saturday.
Ah, okay.
And we didn't want that every day, all the time, because as a group member, who wants to go into a group where you've got hundreds of businesses just lambasting you with their advertising?
Right.
So we restrict those posts to Saturday. But over the holiday season, we also open that up to Wednesdays and Saturdays because, of course, this is the time that most retail businesses are going to make their hay, right? And so we included that too. What Black Friday sales are you having, or Cyber Mondays, or Small Business Saturday, as it would be, posted here. And then we kind of keep those posts collected together so that consumers can go find that post and see all the businesses who offer curbside, offer delivery, have a website that you can shop on, are having a Black Friday sale. And so we're just trying to make it kind of easily searchable. And we've kind of done that with topics as well. We have topics.
That's
in the
what
group.
I noticed too.
Yeah.
And there's no excuse. I mean, if you're looking for something locally, I've noticed people respond quickly. If I'm looking for this or that, they're onto it. So it's a great service. I want to thank you so much for coming in and telling us about this, Carly.
Thank you.
Carly Patryluk is the owner of House of Paws Pet Boutique. And she has a second job now. It's called Facebook Administrator. And the page is called I Support Local Business in Regina. Carly, thank you very much. And hope you have a great Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.